Meet Timothy Tim Fletcher, the unluckiest bloke you'll ever find. This poor fellow seems to attract disaster after disaster, stacking on moments of misfortune like a game of Jenga from hell. On one rain-engulfed Tuesday afternoon, soaked to the bone and stranded under the awning of a closed bakery, Tim pulled out a weathered coin. He decided on a whim to let the universe dictate his next move. He established the rule. Heads, he'd retreat to his apartment. Tails, he'd hunt down a bar and nurse his woes with a pint. He flicked the coin into the air, watching it spin, glinting in the dim light from a street lamp. But this time something strange happened. The coin didn't just fall back down, it seemed to hang in the air, hovering for a moment longer than it should have, then glowing with an eerie blue light. "What the?" Tim whispered, stepping back. The coin landed with a loud clink on the ground, and suddenly the world around him shifted. The alley shimmered like a heat wave passing through it, and when Tim blinked, he found himself standing in the same spot. But everything was different. The buildings around him were taller and sleeker, with strange glowing patterns that pulsed along their sides. The air felt warmer, and there was a soft, melodious hum, like a distant choir. People passed by, dressed in clothes that looked futuristic yet somehow familiar. And above him, the sky was a swirl of purples, blues, and greens, as if the northern lights had decided to set up shop right over the city. As Tim watched in disbelief, the city buzzed with the rhythmic hum of a hyper-advanced society powered by science and technology he could only dream of. It was then that an enigmatic woman floated nonchalantly towards him, seemingly unaffected by the gravity of the situation. As she neared, he noticed she held an identical glowing coin, hers radiating a warmer hue of red. "You're not lost, just misplaced," she said with an intangible calmness. "The illuminated nexus pulled you through. It's your ticket within this cosmic envelope. Don't be afraid, we've been waiting." When Tim hesitantly held up his own glowing coin, a sudden bolt of energy surged between them, intertwining their fates and embedding Tim within this luminous network. His adventure had begun, a quest through this eerily welcoming parallel universe, with an unknown guide and a simple coin as his compass. What seemed a usual day had turned into cosmos-shattering ordeal. Tim was right.